Alright, we should be going live soonish. Hopefully, maybe. Everything's going well. Yep. There we go. Okay. Welcome back to the campaign. Welcome back to GateJump, guys. How's it going?
Is
Epic.
yeah.
Alrighty. Where we last left off, you guys landed up in space. Or rather, you went through a gate. Through a portal. Jumped on in. And are now sort of... As you make your way through the portal, out the other end of it, you find yourself in what appears to be sort of a night sky-like setting. Literally nothing is around you as far as you can tell. Strangely enough, it still smells like the cave. Sort of like dank and musty. But like, other than that, it's just nothing around you as far as you can see. I currently have you on the boat like this, but if you guys want to reposition anywhere,
I believe I was behind the captain.
Epic, yes.
I'll be behind the rat then.
In space.
Yes.
Nice.
Epic. You're just hanging on for dear life at the end of this run. Let me see if I've got my.
Yo, that's me.
No, I've completely forgotten names. I'm sorry.
You should name the tokens.
I do name the tokens. They're just not on the actual tokens. Anyway. So, you guys find yourselves sitting in nothing. The vast emptiness of space before you. All couple of squares of it right now.
Yeah. How are we breathing?
Oh yeah, that's a good question. You may notice that it currently sort of smells like the cave. That's because we have brought with us an air envelope, actually, from the cave, through here, through the portal with us. That actually leads to my second thing. We're not supposed to be in space right now. I think I got the coordinates wrong. But it's good news. Good news is we're not immediately dead. We have at least enough oxygen for a couple of hours. Yeah. If you give me a moment, I'll quickly see. And Captain pulls out a strange-looking compass and sort of just taps it with his finger, and a illusionary image pops up. Sort of around it. It's just white. Initially, just like a white disc. And then he just keeps sort of tapping on it, and eventually the white just sort of dissipates into dots, which get smaller and smaller, until eventually there's only like a few big spots, and then a sort of pulsing one off the center, and he's like, yep. So we're still in the
what does that mean?
It's good news. We're still in the wild space, so I haven't gone us off too far, of course. So this is a map, pretty much, of where we are. You see those big old dots there, and the slightly smaller dots? They're all, for the lack of the better words, planets? Objects. Objects that we can land on. That's probably a better one. Yeah, so that one there, and he points to a larger, sort of dot, sort of off-center, on the map. That one is your planet. We're heading back there now. Soonish. It appears that there's not a really good, clean path there. Okay. And he sort of inspects the map for a quick second. He's like, okay. Alright, I got a nice and clean path for us there. Alright. You might want to hold on. You might want to get back on the ship, actually. It's not good to just sort of hang out on the edge of the plane. You sort of tend to drift off. Alrighty. Well then, we should probably get going then, shall we?
I don't see any reason why we shouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah, we only got like Yeah.
Besides the people not currently on the ship.
Oh yeah. Wait, hang on. We should fix this before we get too far. All right, hang on. And then the captain sort of still sitting in the strange bloody seat. Sort of just gestures to a couple of ropes hanging around on the floor. You guys should like tie yourselves up to the ship in some capacity, just in case. I don't think we're gonna crash. I'm fairly certain I'm fairly competent driver of this one, but you know, just in case. Probably smart.
Yes.
Just in case.
Hmm.
I will tie myself up.
Epic. All
Cool.
right.
Oh,
Yeah.
Is everyone tied on?
Find
Is
a
everyone?
free spot. Tie a rope.
Is everyone back on the ship? Is anyone? Has anyone already? Have I lost anyone already? This will be a big problem.
I should be on the ship. There's no reason for not to be on the ship.
Yeah, I have you currently positioned at the very front here.
The manliest spot. The strongest of creatures.
Yes.
Hmm.
Can someone please just pull him back on board, please?
I am on board.
Yeah, you're fine. I'm talking about our good old wood elf friend over there.
What?
Not our wood elf friend. You guys,
tummy.
it's a Humie. Yeah. I guess. I'll remember everything eventually. Just give me a moment. What to do? I'm just gonna put you here for now. Alrighty, we're all ready. We're all seated.
It means yes.
Epic. And off we go. And with that, the ship, the sail sort of opens up, fully. And as far as you can tell, the ship starts moving. It's a bit hard to tell because there's nothing like within the immediate vicinity, but you feel sort of the inertia amongst you and whatnot. And the ship starts moving off. It takes a couple of minutes, but eventually the ship does end up in a new spot. I'm going to get rid of this one because we don't need that for now.
Oh, yeah.
Whee! And your ships actually, end up in the middle of an asteroid field.
The void.
Yes. We've switched to Hex. Fear. And like, as you get here, everything sort of slows down. You realize the ship was going extremely fast there for a second, but, you know, very quickly it's slowed down to a much more manageable degree and then eventually comes to a full stop. And the captain turns to you guys again and is like, alrighty. So, to get back home, we just need to get through this asteroid field, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Mhm.
asteroid. I'm assuming you guys know the giant rocks in space. It's not. Yeah. So, this was the least dense part that I could find. So it should all be fine. You know, we can take our time here, and
I'm sure.
yeah, well, within reason, you know. Still got a couple of hours left. Just sort of looks around the thing. Yeah. All right, so should be able to make a pathway through here eventually.
Yep.
Alrighty. And he sort of brings up the map again and zooms in specifically onto the whatchamacallit, the field sort of in front of you. Alrighty. This should only take us a couple of minutes, but I feel confident in our abilities. And at that moment is when you hear a large thwum, or something similar to that,
Yep.
as another ship right behind you exits the sort of fast speed at which you guys were just at going. There. This is another ship. It looks similar to you know, just a sea ship that you'd see on the floor. You do notice there's a giant dragon head at the front. A dragon head. What is it? Figurehead. Except its mouth is open, and you can sort of just stare directly down into what appears to be the end of a cannon.
Oh
And,
no.
yeah.
Captain,
Thankfully,
I think we need to leave now.
yeah. Captain turns looks at the ship and sort of reads the writing on the side. You guys can't read the writing, but it seems. Actually, no. What languages do you guys know, real quick?
Um,
What's
something
the
in the
code?
halfling,
Halfling? Yeah.
common, elvish.
I need to remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm common and undercommon.
Same.
The writing appears to be.
Oh,
in,
and also goblin.
The
If
writing-
thieves can, apparently.
appears to be in dwarvish scripts, but it's not any words that you guys actually can understand.
Giant.
Potentially. Who knows?
Giant?
I know giant.
It's not giant.
Ah.
But yeah, Captain turns around, sort of looks up at the ship, hears some distance yelling, is like, okay, yeah, we need to move. All right, how about this? Who here is good with maps?
Mm,
Or like just general pathing sort of thing, because I really suddenly need to focus on moving and
Yep. Stick points at the goblin. He's pretty smart.
cool. Here, hold this, and he hands you the compass device. All right.
Right.
Cool. Just if you could give me instructions of where we need to move in order to get out of here, that would be excellent. Real quick. All right. And as you were figuring out the sort of map and whatnot, and sort of charting a course, I'd assume this will be a group thing. You guys can choose sort of which direction you want to go. I think. Yeah, jeez, sorry, blanking out. As you guys are sort of figuring out behind you, you hear distant yelling coming from the invading ship. Captain,
Nice.
get back here!
Um,
And
Hello.
we shall start with there. No initiatives needed yet. We'll just play it by your ship first, and then the next ship. So you guys have all except purposes. Let's say for right now, to keep it simple, you guys have 5 hexes of movement, so you can move forward and turn like wherever you need to go. It'd really help if I could give you guys pointers, but yeah. All right, so I'm assuming we want to start off by going into the actual field. Hopefully,
Yep.
epic.
Oh, yes, you can steer into the rocks.
Into the
That's
rocks
even better.
straight away. Coolio. And then the captain immediately starts moving the ship forwards towards the initial rock that you guys see. Epic.
nice.
And then, but before you guys actually crash into it, he just makes a turn to there. Yep. So far, from the fields that you can see, bloody, there's not much interesting there. It is literally just giant rocks. They're very big, like multiple times larger than your I was gonna say cart, no. Larger times than your ship.
Yes.
Which, considering how small your ship is, isn't as impressive, but still, it is shocking.
Big rock.
Big rocks, indeed.
Big rock.
Indeed. Give me a second. I just need quickly. I realize I don't have it here. Ignore this. But yeah, big old rocks along. You see the ship behind you. Bloody also moving into the field. It seems a bit more sluggish than you guys is. So, sorry, excuse me. Seems a lot more sluggish than your guys' ship, but it's still gaining somewhat some speed.
Yes.
It's your guys' turn again. Why did everything move? No.
I cast fist.
Epic. Oh,
Cast
jeez.
fist. That's a pretty good spell, not gonna lie.
Epic. That's just there for later. So yeah. Alright, you guys come across the junction between a rock. Pretty big
And another
one
rock.
in this area. Yeah. But yeah, as far as you can tell, you're gonna need to make a choice of either left or right here.
Left.
Left?
Left.
Epic.
Yeah, left.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so you turn towards the initial rock star. Not a lot still happening. As initially, it's still mostly just it's still just an asteroid field. A lot of floating stuff. Some debris here, actually. Some wooden debris in the center part here. But from what you cannot tell,
Mm-hmm.
it is your guys' turn again. Again, you come across a fairly large rock out here in the field.
How
Fairly
close are we
large
to the
rock.
wooden debris?
Closest to the wooden debris.
Like, how close are we?
Where's the wooden debris?
In just sort of this general hexagonal field. I don't got my mouse cursor showing up, I think. You guys are then? Oh well. But yeah, just sort of in the center here. If you see the little brown spot here.
Yep.
The sort of center around that area.
Ah.
Yep.
Hang on a moment, I just need to get this set up. This is for later use. Don't worry too much about it. It's fine.
Let me just angle it real quick.
Yeah, let me just get into position just so I can know exactly what we're dealing with. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's all good. You guys are fine. But yeah, your turn. Some degree, strange wooden debris around here. Still mostly asteroid, though.
Stack's
a
gonna
rock.
attempt to grab some as we go past.
Some of the wooden debris.
Yes.
Sure. It is mostly just large wooden planks.
Yep.
Some of it seems very old and deteriorated, but like, as far as you can tell, not much to it. I'm assuming you guys are continuing on this way, right?
Yeah, we're going forwards.
Eric.
No, we should go left. We should spin around the rock.
We should go backwards.
Do a flip.
Yeah.
I won't see that coming.
Yeah.
Drive me into their guns so I can hit them with my sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys make it a bit further along, as you do. One. Yeah, fair enough. The ship actually, you seem to lose the other ship in the actual asteroid field as you sort of sneak past it.
Whoosh.
Yeah, it's epic. It's great. Grand old adventure. The captain, yeah, noticing that the other ship seems to have lost sight of us, seems fairly fine. Alrighty. Well, that was worrying, but I think we should be fine if we can sneak past them. And as you guys continue your way through, you get to sort of, let's say, here-ish. You notice off to the right side, there seems to be another ship, a broken down wreckage. It's still very
Okay.
far away, so you can't really make out all too much of it, but it just seems to be a ship in the middle of this field.
Would it happen to be 50 feet away?
No, it is much further than 50
Damn.
feet away. It is about 2 hexes away, which is a ambiguous amount of distance, but it is about as far as a McGonagall could throw a stone, I think, or a ballista, if you're really lucky.
No. So hear me out, guys. What if I got into the ballista, right?
That would be good.
Anyway.
Listen, that would be a great idea. Don't currently got a ballista on this. We'll work on it. We'll workshop it. Give me a moment. But yeah, where are we heading, boys?
I want to look in that ship.
I second that.
I thought that.
Alrighty,
Yeah.
that's fair.
This is
hang on a
going
second.
to be a spider
That's
moment.
the sound of, I haven't planned this. Oh.
Oh no, I put in the ship. I don't know what to do. So you guys slow down.
I mean, it is a bunch of rocks, and that's the only thing of note in the asteroid field.
Upon losing the other ship, as far as you can tell, you guys slow down initially and make your way over to the ship, wreckage, as close as you can get to it. Anyway, I should say these boats are not to scale. There's a lot more empty space here, but whatever.
Sure.
Yeah. Closer to the ship, there's a couple of interesting things to note. It's much larger than the one you have now, which is not difficult.
Mhm.
It seemed to have been a sailing vessel of sort, and what you can see is, what is it? What you can only assume is burns, like burn damage, as if something on fire and very big struck it, like a fireball or some sort.
You're right.
It seems to be very old as well. It's been here for a while.
Yeah. So there's no, like, remnants of ammunition or anything.
No, as far as you can tell, it seems to be mostly empty. There is a large hole gaping into like its hold.
Yeah.
As far as you can see, it doesn't seem to have been like raided or anything. But from
Yeah.
this far distance, you can't really make out like any obvious like whatchamacallit, valuables or whatever.
How good is its hull?
It is
Here, let me ask-
beyond repair.
Let me
As
ask
in,
you,
can the stuff be salvaged to repair our hull should the need arise?
There is a bunch of like wood like just floating around in the general
Yep.
area. You feel like you could scavenge up like quite a bit of that,
Yeah.
but you also feel like this wood has been here for a very long time. It's deteriorated. You don't know how well that wood would hold up as like. It'll probably do well in emergency, but if you're gonna fix the hold, you're gonna need something more permanent.
I mean,
Zach is grabbing everything he can get his hands on.
Mm.
I guess I grabbed a wood.
Yeah.
You never know when you can use some emergency wood, even if it's bad emergency wood.
He's also gonna test the edges of our air bubble.
So
No,
are you
you're
walking
gonna, like-
off the catamaran?
I am well secured with a rope.
Okay. Captain's just sort of watching you guys testing the wood. As the wood enters the air bubble, you notice it immediately starts falling and then sort of hovering in between where you would assume sea level is for this catamaran.
Sure.
Yep.
But then as soon as like it starts hovering, it starts sort of floating away to the edge of the air bubble and then just sort of pops out. But with some ingenuity and whatnot, you're able to grab a good handful of like the larger planks and whatnot. And then Captain just watches you guys bring on this old wood onto the ship and is like, Okay.
Yeah, wood acquired.
Hey, I value this I do value the optimism of putting the thing. You guys did see the cannon at the front there, right? I I'm uncertain if
No.
wood would at least not right now. Alright, you know what? Whatever. Do you guys want to check out the ship?
Yes, that's originally what I came over here. No, I asked to come over here for.
Fair enough, yeah. Alright, hang on, let me bring it in. And the catamaran like starts hovering towards the wrecked ship. And then you guys get within boarding distance of it. I do not have a map for this ship currently, I'm sorry, but the power of
That's fine.
imagination. You guys are basically just sitting right next to it, and yeah. Anyone
Yes,
all
excellent
aboard?
job.
Yeah. Well, okay. You jump off, and then when you land on the ship, your center of gravity sort of changes. You expect it to sort of like similar to how when you're on the catamaran, sort of just land on the floor and then just stand there.
Yes.
You start sliding towards the asteroid itself. The ship is sideways on the thing.
Okay.
Just sort of so you just
Right
start
there.
sliding towards the wall on the opposite end of the ship.
He's gonna grab the rope that he still has tied to the ship and just stop himself from moving.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, I should explain how gravity works. Some other time. You guys figured it out. It'll be fine.
Yes, I did. It's quite fun.
Spooky.
Alright. Well, enjoy. Do remember, you guys still only have like I want to say 6 hours before we desperately need to make a pit stop.
Staker realizes he's in a time and then just lets go and starts looking as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
Yep.
You guys sort of sneak around. Whatever this ship used to be, it seemed to be mostly provisions, which have mostly just rotted away and whatnot. Not usable unless you're really desperate. I don't know.
Stack grabs them.
Yeah, I was about to say. I want to say you get about 25 rotten provisions, or 25 days worth at least.
Nice.
Epic.
Nice.
Epic. There seems to be a few sort of art pieces here as well. Nothing too big. About, let's say, 4 small statues worth about 25 gold each, you would assume. Yeah. And yeah. Out of this.
Yoink.
Oh no.
Anyway.
And there appears to be one larger sort of statue, seemingly made out of gold or some similar material. It depicts an old orc, sort of holding a mace. Say,
Sure.
It seems to be it's I want to say half the size of you, about 2.5 feet ish. It's a big old
Sure.
statue. Seems to be worth a lot. Its age slightly showing, but it still seems to be worth something.
So who's there then?
As far as I know, it's just me at the moment.
Yeah, no one else has said anything. So we're just
Alive.
waiting on the boat.
I assumed I was on the broken ship looking around as well, but
Yeah, if you want to.
Well, then say so.
Again,
I'll
yeah,
do so then.
yeah. Not a lot happening. Bloody on the ship. But with multiple people looking, can you give me a perception check or investigation? I guess.
For both of us?
So
Or
investigation or perception, which one?
Investigation. If you're looking around for stuff.
Sorry, guys, I'll be right back.
All good.
Alright. Moving on. Hang on. 17.
Epic.
I crit for 21.
Coolio. You guys thoroughly investigate this
What a roll.
yeah. Good rule. You thoroughly investigate this old ship. Pretty much combing through it. You find the captain quarters actually, and find a couple of more random doohickeys and doodads and whatnot, all worth up to around, let's say, 100 gold or so. Yeah.
I shall
you guys
note
can-
down stuff 100 gold pieces.
Yes.
Yep.
Old stuff.
Yep.
Feel free to split that up as evenly. But after that, this ship seems mostly just desolate. You actually do.
Yeah.
I'll say this for this large investigation roll. You do catch the name of the ship on the side as you're coming back out after the investigation. It is the SS Stewartsworth. Stewartsworth, indeed.
Writing that down.
You do
I'm
know
sure
the
it'll come up at some point.
Yes. You do know it is marked an SS. You notice on your own ship it's marked an SJ. So whatever
Okay.
ship this type is, it does not seem to be the same type that this catamaran that you're currently on is.
Nice.
Yikes.
I'm gonna quickly check passive perception. That should be
40.
fine.
Yep.
Clickety clackety.
Stex gonna gesture to the gobbo and be like, "You want to give me a hand with this golden one?"
Yes, yes. And Goblin Man helps. Goblin Man
That
helps.
helps, eh?
Have
Yeah.
Yep.
To bring on the small statue
Yep.
onto board.
So how much is the statue worth?
Uh,
How you to know?
So you guys found stuff on there, huh?
Yes. Steck puts the statue
We did a deed.
on the or drags the statue over to the other side of the ship, like so where the captain is on one side, the statue is on the other side.
Yeah. Yes, balance. That'll probably help. Not right now, but when we land, maybe. Yeah. Alrighty.
It is simply a distraction. If they board us, maybe they will strike the statue instead of you.
You guys hear distant yelling starting up again. Is like, yeah, I'm not sure about that actually. I'm the one in the
Guess we'll find
spelljammer. They might target me first. Anyway,
You never know.
we never know. Yeah. Are we all good? Are we all ready to go?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh yes,
Alright.
quick! What are we waiting for? What? Let's go. What's
Time
taking
is up.
so long?
Yes, it's here.
Fair enough. Let's start moving. And do you guys start making your way out? Who has the highest passive perception?
Not me. I think it was
Probably
Shane.
me.
I have like
Hmm.
15.
15.
Nice. I have
Got it.
14.
I have 15.
If I'd have easy access to it, 14.
Do you actually
I
have 15,
think-
Garfield, or are you just saying that?
I
That's 15.
Are you just guessing again?
have 15.
I don't have a great perception.
Yeah, that's all good.
Let's go back to guessing. What's better than?
Yeah, you just say, I have 20.
Oh, yeah.
I have 30.
What?
As
I
you
have
guys,
2.
I'm sorry. I'm
Yeah.
catching my words.
Yep.
As you
Fair enough.
guys make your way out of the wreckage and whatnot, passing the thing, the more observant of you out there might have noticed a slight change in the general sort of field. All the asteroids right now have generally sort of all been floating in like the same direction or whatnot. Mostly at a standstill from perceptions. was actually sitting there? Was it Garfield? And a second, I'm gonna bring up my cheat sheet real quick. Yeah. Garfield, you've sort of just been sitting on the bloody ship all this time, right? While the others have things. One of the rocks has slightly shifted towards the ship. While you guys were just sitting there.
Is it an asteroid spider?
Potentially.
I'm seeing a pattern.
But yeah. Yeah. There's a
I assume that Luke and I don't see
asteroid.
it.
His attention.
There's a suspicious asteroid just sort of floating slowly towards you guys. No one else has seemed to notice anything yet.
I want to know.
Steck's too busy looking at the statue.
Yeah.
I'm just staring menacingly out into space, daring somebody to come to me so that I may punch it.
Well, good news.
Garfield, are you just gonna look at it come closer?
I'll
And
try
not
get
tell
your
anyone?
Captain just
get
said,
your
like, man, it's so amazing. It's so rare to get such peaceful asteroids like this. Normally they're like riddled with pirates or like just general and grievances. It's nice for a change of pace to get something so peaceful. And at that moment, bloody webbing seems to erupt out of nowhere and just absolutely covers.
It was
the
asteroid
entire,
spiders, knew it.
absolutely covers the entire. Actually, no, cancel. Just
Splooge.
splooge.
Maybe don't use that here.
Oh man.
Where was I? Yeah, covers the entire front of the ship, and the ship just abruptly slows down to a stop, and the captain just sort of looks up from where a now slightly less asteroid-looking object, more spider-like, in the large distance. I'm forgetting words. And just goes, oh, that's not good. I'm gonna need you all to roll initiative.
Clickety clackety.
What is that?
One.
Oh, that. Yeah, that's an asteroid spider. I should have warned us about this. I thought it was just gonna be a quick trip. We do so well and then get so far.
Steck shrugs and
man.
just registers pistols.
It might be smart,
Um,
yeah.
That's a 22 for initiative.
I've got a 14.
Coolio. 7, 22. And then there was a 14 there somewhere, I think.
Just double checking, right? I do a d20, and
Yeah.
then I add my initiative.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
If you haven't filled in your initiative, it's your dexterity modifier.
I have 2 to 3 initiatives already.
My initiative is not even ready.
Bugging and I cannot send anything.
Nice. Was that a crit, Garfield?
Almost.
Oh, damn. Unlucky.
My
is that
initiative is
everyone?
+4.
Oh, no.
The only reason I am above you in
There we
initiative,
go.
Garfield, is because I took drugs.
There we go. Okay.
Nice.
I think that's correct. Wait, no. That one. There we go. Sorry, just getting the initiative thing set up in here. Coolio. The spider goes first because it has surprise.
Nice.
Oh dear.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. It's gone.
Alright. Who can the spider see? Oh, that's unfortunate.
Everyone?
What does the spider look like? 'Cause I
The
didn't get
spider
it.
looks like this. It is like a giant asteroid, but has sort of sprawled out into spider shape. Let me just
That's
quickly Let me just quickly copy this. I'm gonna need 2 of these. Alright,
Oh man. Now all we need is an undead spider.
Indeed.
Allow us to introduce ourselves.
The asteroid spider screeches and swings off a web heading towards Noah. Mr.
Why me?
You're gone.
And it immediately misses.
Doesn't even ask. It hit.
He's gone.
Just miss.
Nice.
Yeah, it automatically missed. And then the
bad.
spider just sort of goes, oh. And
Oh.
turns over to names. Turns over to Shane. And then fires again. Does a 15 hit your AC?
No, my AC is 17.
Epic. So another web shoots over to you, and then sort of splits off halfway down, and just sort of covers you in webbing, but it's just easily brushed off. And then the spider just sort of
Oh, misclick. I apologize.
The spider sort of just.
it reacts in shock.
Misses flying boom sound effect.
It goes to pull in its webs in, and then realizes it has nothing, and then just sits there angrily for a moment, and then just slowly floats towards you guys slightly. And that's the end of its
Nice.
turn. Epic.
Well,
Now we go to your regularly scheduled programming. Shane.
as the spider is well out of my range.
I think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 17. 17 times 5, whatever that is.
Well out of my range. He's just gonna. He's gonna ready an action to shoot it. Should it come within range?
Fair enough.
Not much else he can do.
Okay. That works. Don't worry, the spider is coming very closely. He just decided not to move that far because it's sort of pissed off. Yeah. Garfield is next.
Are the
Second.
cannons in range?
Sorry?
Are the cannons in range?
You currently do not have any shipboard weapons. You
Oh,
just
really?
have whatever's in your hands.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
It is within
okay,
longbow
but this-
distance, I believe. If longbow
Yeah.
is correct, yeah.
okay. I'll see if I can hit my longbow.
Epic.
How do I do that? Is it just I roll a d20, right?
Roll a d20 plus the attack thing. That's the ones without the extra dice on it.
Okay. I got a 2. I did not go well.
That's unfortunate.
Don't worry, guys. I got this. Phew. Yeah, just misses
Oh,
by
you
a
shoot-
mile.
Yeah,
You're still
I
not
shoot
used.
my own foot.
You're still not used to space combat. You projected for the arc, and it does not arc. It just goes. That is unfortunate.
I guess there's no recovering that arrow.
Sadly, not. It is gone. You see it fly off into the distance, and you also notice in the distance the ship sort of wallowing around looking for you guys. It's sort of slightly dense on the side of the ship, and then the ship just sort of slows. It is the spider's turn, I assume, if that's the end of that your action. If this will help.
That's the end of my action.
Coolio.
Do you get 2 attack actions?
He's coming.
Indeed it is. It floats up much closer. It is within range if you want to attack it. If you want to do
Bang.
the shoot. Bang.
Let me find the roll for it. Give me a second.
Oh, good.
clackety. That is a 15. Wow. 15 to hit, yes.
It did not hit. You fire the weapon, and it strikes off of the asteroid spider's sort of outer chitin. It does not seem to do any damage to it, and now it just looks angry.
Nice, nice.
And unfortunately for you, it's about to do the funny web attack again.
And it was just that.
Uh-oh.
Does a 28 hit?
Nah.
Very quickly, just tink. And you are caught in webbing. You are grappled.
Hey, baby, in danger.
And as the spider does that, it fires another webbing. Also at Noah, the closest person in within reach. Noah.
Yeah.
Does a 31 hit your AC?
Maybe. Yes.
Noah just sees Noah sees the whatchamacallit, Shane just get absolutely hit with webbing, and then he turns around and is also immediately covered in webbing.
Damn, how creepy and different.
And then within moments of this, how much rope did you guys hang yourselves up by?
50
ask.
feet.
50 feet. Oh boy.
Yes. So this is not good.
Not good at all.
It's not gonna
Immediately
help
the
me.
spider reels in its prey towards its area.
Rest in peace.
It just comically looks down at legs.
He's
Oh, dear.
gone.
Thankfully, you guys are still attached to the ship by rope. It's sort of slack at the moment, but it should be fine for the moment. Okay. Noah, what's your AC? If I remember correctly. Give me a second. Your AC is 10?
My secret. 14.
14. Alright.
That's less than my AC.
Oh dear. The spider bites through your armor. It bites through your chitin. And you take, if I got that correctly. Yeah. 23 piercing damage.
And
And 14 acid damage as its venomous fangs hits through your armor.
I always took half my health just then in one hit.
That would almost kill me.
Same.
Man.
Hey Shane.
You're the not a defensive.
yeah.
So 21.
So how much total
Yeah, that
damage is
is.
that?
I can't remember. I think it was 30 something.
That is
Alright.
almost the entirety of my health.
Thankfully the spider didn't hit you. Okay.
Oh man.
It bites hard into you, Shane.
Oh, that sounds even better, doesn't it?
He's
As you
dead.
take 27 piercing damage. And then also 14 acid damage.
This sounds like a TPK moment.
Oh, yes. I am on 2 health.
This is fine.
I guess I won't be using my crimson right this time. I better
I have a
not kill
question for you,
myself.
Alex.
Nora, it is your turn.
Whose
You are
turn?
next to the spider.
Me?
Yeah. You
I
are
have a very
grappled
important
by it,
question.
but
I'm grappled by it? I'm grappled by it?
technically, I would say not anymore since you've been bitten by it. It's
No,
been through your webbing.
I want to be grappled by it, because it'll take 1d10 necrotic damage if I'm grappled by it.
I'm
You want
making
fine then?
cheap
Sure, go ahead.
1d10.
Rolls a 1.
It's 2 damage. He takes 2
Perfect.
damage from being grappled to me.
Yeah.
Hang on a second.
Was that worth your entire health pool? And
Yeah, it's in
probably your
danger now.
life?
It took 2 damage. It's in danger.
It is still
Go
your
on
turn,
next.
Noah.
So,
You're
Um,
on top of the spider after it's just been your friend.
I'm
or
going to
co-worker, at least.
activate a few abilities. First of all, I'm going to activate Giant's Might.
Epic.
So if I'm smaller than large, I become large, along with anything I'm wearing. Okay? So now I am large.
Noah grows in size, escaping his bloody whatchamacallit, grappling as he does this. As you just lock on in awe, Mr. Still. Let me find. There they are. As you look on and for horror, Mr. Stick. Steak. It's still Noah's turn.
It is indeed
I don't know.
still my turn.
Names are bad.
Give me a minute. Alright, no shield punches, 1d8. Alright, quickly doing some math.
Punch the spider real good.
1d. That's going to be d8.
Is this man writing
as well.
equations again?
He is
Now
going to be
giant.
hitting.
Make it an extra d6 damage, okay.
I can't wait for you to whiff on the AC.
Alex,
You'll be fine.
shut up. Gremlin. Alright, I'm going to make, well, because that was a bonus action, I'm going to make an attack of the punch variety
Epic.
against this giant spider.
Mm.
So we're going to go, this one. That's an 8 to hit.
I'm sorry, repeat that once more, Noah.
That's an 8 to hit.
That's a plus
That's
8
an
to
8?
hit? Or an 8 to hit?
8 to hit.
Favorite.
You know what? I'm gonna give you advantage on this one. Just because I really want to see you hear hit the spider.
There's an 11 hit.
Oh, Noah.
Redeemed.
He loses. Imagine
Luckily,
missing.
Noah.
I could make another attack.
Yes, I was about to say, go ahead and make that other attack now before I start describing this sad, sad scene.
Well, that was a 25.
That one hits,
And a
yes.
20 okay, so that's 25 hits. Just a nice, big, strong punch.
Yeah.
Giant-sized, insect-sized punch.
Noah
5
increases in
damage plus that 3. 8 damage total.
thermal increases in size against this great mighty spider oppressor. He fires down a he fires down a punch to swing at the spider. It does not even move its head. Thankfully, he has another punch waiting with his extra hand and punches him again.
I'm gonna action surge.
Mhm.
I'm going to attack again.
Epic. How much damage did the second punch do?
That was the second punch. Oh, so this second action that's being used to attack. 16 to hit.
Yep.
Right,
I'm assuming I
Garfield,
still
I
have
have an
my
idea.
What's the
What
word?
if I did
Advantage.
this?
Alright, so it's 14 damage in the first punch.
Good idea.
Can I die?
Yep,
It's
yep.
a good idea.
And the other one's an 11 to hit with advantage.
You throw off a good 3 punches or so. One of them actually seems to do some damage to the spider. But its chitin mostly just absorbs most of the blows, sadly.
So that's a total of 14, I think 22 damage in terms of fisting.
Epic. The spider looks at you slightly annoyed.
It's like the end of our-
So
Is that the end of your turn?
I'm gonna have it on my last punch.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry,
Oh
I'm gonna hit-
man, this
sorry,
is like the
uh,
time when
Tavern
Noah
Brawler,
used the
I'm gonna
not
grapple it.
thugs.
It's gonna be grappled by me now.
Oh, are you grappling the spider?
Yeah, because when I hit it with my Tavern Brawler, I can grapple it.
Strength test?
Yep.
Epic. Give me one moment. Yeah, sure. What's your number, Noah?
Oh wait, I have to use a bonus action to do that. I've already used it to turn big. No.
Oh, well. You got a 10 anyway.
I have advantage. But I can't do it. I have to live for the next turn.
Hmm.
I don't have any healing potions.
Noah's gone.
It's fine. It's fine.
Nola's gone. I'm on 2 health, Luke. I would die from a stiff breeze.
Yeah.
I feel like we're better
Damn.
off moving a ship forwards and then dragging the 2 people behind since they're attached to the ship.
Now, why did the ship just stop moving?
The
Space wind.
entire hull of the ship is currently encased in webbing. As far as you can tell, it's
Alright.
magical in nature, and seems to be sadly affecting Captain's ability to move.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so look, hear me out, right?
It's difficult terrain, but that doesn't really matter in this case because there's so little movement.
Space grease.
Space grease.
Space grease.
Actually, if the grease keeps on going, does that mean the grease will theoretically have infinite range?
No.
Ah, that would have been so based.
Cast
What's
it
an
on the
actual
flat
good
surface
idea
known
that
as
you
the
can do,
dimensional
Luke?
plane.
Is it even my turn though?
It is.
Hey, look, as a reminder, you have silvery barbs, right? You can give him disadvantage on his attack.
Oh yeah. What's the range of that?
So
Is the
just
question.
remember that.
What's the range of that? Is the
60
question.
feet. He's within range.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
the spider moved
Okay.
up towards you guys because
I guess I'll do it.
Like that is a reaction spell. So you don't have to you physically can't cast it now. So just keep that in mind, when
I'm getting the grease cloud.
when the
ready for
spider
you.
attacks again.
When the spider goes for you.
That's a big grease field.
Oh my goodness, this is giant grease. Yeah. Let me make it its appropriate size. It's 10 feet by 10 feet. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what are you actually doing?
There we go.
Luke, it's your turn, by the way.
It's my turn.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Righto. Since the PDF is broken, I'm just gonna pick something and guess that I have it.
Yeah. My kind of
I
strategy.
just have a ton of spells that I don't even know if I actually
Hold on,
own.
Luke. I'm sending you a link, which is also like the message before the one I sent you.
Righto.
Is AC attack?
Prestige your armor class.
AC is defense.
If they beat that, then you take damage.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes. I just thought of something spooky.
Mm-hmm.
If the spider just had black chitin instead of asteroid colored chitin, we wouldn't be able to see it. Uh-oh.
Potentially. There's a lot of dots laid around. Again, it's like the night sky. It's not complete black. It would be very hard to see it.
Uh,
Or you could see this
Like-
spider. Ooh. Well, thank you, Shane, for the idea for later on.
Ah,
Stealth.
D&D
I don't
Beyond's
wanna try
having
to
a
stealth
moment right now, so
spider
it'll
stuff.
take a while.
Look, do you want a list of spells? Like, what do you want? Because I can just copy paste you a list of spells if you want.
Don't worry, it's loaded now.
You have quite a few.
I'll open
I
up
am
the
keeping
big
track of
menu
your
so I
spell
don't
slots.
Good. Okay. Attack. Action. Oh, spells, there we go. Still trying to remember how to use this. Ready. So, what's its current range? 30 feet? 60 feet?
60 feet is,
20?
it's what, 60 feet, isn't it?
Yeah, the spider's about 25 feet away. So if you got anything.
25, okay. So, I can...
It says it's within range of your spells, like, yes.
I can... do something cool.
And can I just say, I don't think it'll fail a dex saving throw.
It doesn't have any decks. You're fine.
You know what?
I don't think it'll
It has a plus 0
fail
to
a
dex.
dex
You're
saving
fine.
throw against
Actually,
Grease.
I definitely can't cast that spell. I definitely cannot cast that spell.
Which one?
I was thinking of casting Thunder Wave, but then I remembered I'd instantly kill 2 people.
I don't push half the crew off the ship.
That's
We
so
do a little
great.
trolling.
It
That's
sounded
what we could.
like a good idea in my head.
Yes, so did I.
Knockback spells.
Away, foul beast. Oh, shoot.
Ah!
Oh, and everyone else too.
Away.
So Luke's the leader of the boarding party.
Man,
Anyway, Luke, what you doing?
I think I shall. So, when am I able to cast Silvery Barbs? Is that only when I get attacked, or
No, it's in reaction to seeing, like... Sorry, hold
to seeing the thing?
on.
Education.
No, it's pretty much when you see a creature doing something, you can give them disadvantage, and then give advantage to someone else.
Right, fair enough. Makes sense.
Sadly.
It's very good. It's very, very good.
I am
I'm gonna warn you
I
guys.
am out in conflict if I want to use Grease again.
I haven't
It
I
probably
haven't
wouldn't
even
work 'cause
dipped
it's
into
in
the
space,
Asteroid
but-
Voyager's legendary resistances.
Why does it have a legendary resistance? We are level 6.
Honestly,
What do you mean?
Thunderwave is becoming more and more of a ideal thing to use.
I don't know about that one.
It only has a CR of 15, it's fine.
Actually, magic stone. How much magic stones do I have left?
3, I believe, still.
You should have 2 because he threw 1.
Yeah, I'm going to throw one of my magic stone.
You're gonna throw a small stone at a bigger stone.
Yeah.
Yup.
Don't worry, that's
You-
the perfect
you-
plan. Trust me.
You don't
It's a
want to
magical
cast something
stone.
like magic missile?
Yeah, fair enough. I'll do that then.
It's a
I'll
little
use
bit more.
magic missile. It's auto hit, right?
Yes.
You've got slots, yes.
Actually, it has Terrascarpus and can't be. No.
Luke, are you casting this at level 2 or level 1?
You know what? I'm gonna need it at level 2.
Okay. Good to know.
You guys were very lucky when it missed its first whatchamacallits.
Attacks.
First web
Yeah.
streams, yeah. It can't do anything except in close combat area.
Luke, I think you get 4 darts.
Creates one more dart for each slot level above the first, so I get 4 darts.
Yep.
Deal 1d4 plus 1 force damage.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4.
That's
Oh, that's
think combat
abysmal.
music
I got
plays
2 1s.
Nice.
Am I allowed to reroll many checks?
No.
That's 13 damage.
13 damage.
Epic.
You don't. Yeah, literally doesn't really have any like.
You hit it as hard as Noah
Damage.
punched.
I
Pretty much.
do. It's
Slightly
just
less.
my damage spells will kill everyone.
Like
Although,
you have more spells than Thunderwave. I'm not gonna lie.
should we choose to board a ship, just
Just saying.
It'll be great. Isaac.
they're gone.
oh. My turn.
Yes. You guys
I'm
could
in
try and
danger.
pull your friends back on board as well. They're still attached by rope.
You're already dead. Let them.
Stack looks dead in your eyes and just shakes his head. I've got a plan.
Epic.
A terrible, terrible plan.
I mean, we cut the ropes and leave.
Yeah, we can't leave right now. I'm sorry. I'm working on it. It's a bit hard. I'm waiting for the sails to charge up.
As you do.
That just sounds like every video game mission that they give you like a random excuse why they can't just do something. I'm waiting with the same.
Captain just sort of
No.
gestures to the webbed the web covered ship.
Do spiders understand common?
You can try.
No,
Doesn't he
it's
need,
just-
like,
it's just
speak
the
to animals or
purpose of
something?
commands. But no. Okay, I will just shoot it with a bow and then with my bonus action tell my dragon boy to hit it. Yeah, 2 shots with the bow, plus 10 to hit.
Epic.
Um,
Plus 10. Jeez.
yes, 22 and 18.
They both hit.
Okay.
Hey, you guys
Six.
got this. What are we
And
about?
12, 8 damage.
Is that 8 damage?
18.
18. That's slightly better.
Yes. And then my dragon boy
Mhm.
will run up to it and use its bite attack.
Run up to it, you say.
Yes. Well, what it will use its 40-foot speed to walk up to it. Will not dash. And it will attack. Does a 25 hit. Yes.
One quick thing before we continue. Did you say 40-foot speed?
Yes. 40-foot. It's dragon boy.
Yeah, sure. I can say it jumps to the spider. Yeah, unless it's flying.
Doesn't fly.
Hmm.
Damn. What kind of dragon doesn't fly?
Not yet.
Your red
Fly.
dragon leaps off of the ship. And yes, because the spider is off the ship in open space. That's what I was trying to think. It is thankfully able to make it within distance, and yeah, lunges into a bite. There are now 3 members overboard.
Yep. Damage.
Get the spider.
Bonus. 5 damage.
5 damage.
Yes.
Epic. Alrighty, is that the end of your turn?
Yes. And my dragon's turn.
Epic. Congratulations, guys. Only 292 to go.
No way.
Shane! First order of the business.
Okay.
Let me copy this real quick for no discernible reason.
Why do we have another grease cloud?
I don't want to make another
Um.
token.
No reason.
Oh, nice. Okay, so Stack is going to attempt to get out of range of the mandibles by climbing the spider.
Okay. Let me move you slightly forward up just so you... So you're climbing onto the back of the spider, I assume, right?
Yes.
Yep.
In an attempt to get out of range of the damage.
Yeah. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, plenty of rope still. The rope's still slightly slacking behind you as you pull off the spider. And the spider just looks up at you like, what? No, that's cheating. Stop standing on me.
Yeah, no. I had another thought where I was going to attempt to suffocate the spider. You know, the spider that flies in space.
Yeah, the spider does not need air.
Immediately abandoned that plan.
Hmm.
Anyway, is that just my movement?
Yep.
Sure.
Sure.
Has any blood come out of the spider while we've been fighting it?
No, you have... Actually, you know what? It's lost about 100 health. It's got slight scarring near the front of the spider, where you guys have been hitting it with bows and whatnot.
Okay, so it does have blood.
Yes.
Okay,
It is
good. That
green
means I don't
ichor.
have to. Okay, good. That means I can curse it without killing myself.
Epic.
Let me find it real quick.
This fight is scuffed.
Fine, it's fine, it's fine.
Oh, that doesn't cost bonus action. Oh, that's nice. That's a free
Definition
action.
not fine.
It'll be all good.
I'm getting it. Hold on. Where is my? It'll probably be there. Blood curse. There it is. There it is. There it is. Oh no, that's a bonus action. Actually, you know what? I don't think the 1d10 hit points will help me too much.
You never know.
Okay, yeah. So, in a non-lethal way,
Mhm.
I stab myself on the gun and do the blood curse of the mark.
Fair enough.
As a bonus action, you mark a creature that you can see within 30 feet of you.
Yes, within
Until
30
the end
feet.
of your turn, whenever you hit the cursed creature with a weapon for which you have an active Crimson Right, you roll an additional die when determining the extra damage from the right. So I still
Mhm.
have to hit it.
Yeah, that should be easy. I'll give you. You're on top of it. You get advantage.
So yeah, I shoot guns
Epic.
in this case.
Do the guns quickly now.
That is a 26 to hit.
Yep.
And another 26 to hit.
Epic.
Cool. Finally, damage.
Here we go.
I need these die.
This is the big hit.
Clickety clackety. That is 19 damage, I think.
Cool.
Yes, 19 damage for the first one.
Mhm.
And then 22 for the second one.
Ooh,
Damn. That's above average, I suppose.
epic. You blast
We'll take that.
You blast 2 holes into the back of the spider, and it sort of shrieks in pain. It's still looking pretty much as bloody as it was before, though.
Yeah.
If only just more damage to now. Garfield's turn, I'd assume. If you're not going to try and leave.
I don't have much else.
Fair enough. Garfield.
Alright, cool. My turn.
Yep.
I shoot my longbow.
Epic.
Okay. It's 18 and okay, so the hit, is that the same as damage?
No.
What does that mean? What does hit mean?
That's to like actually hit it. Then you'd roll like how much damage it does.
It is
Okay.
rolling against your armor class.
Yeah, 18 does hit, by the way. So
Not your armor class, the creature's armor class. Just to clarify.
Okay, yeah. And then the damage type. That's 1d plus 4.
How much damage does a longbow do? It's what, like
fair enough.
1d10? 1d8.
Ooh.
So you roll a
That's-
d8 and add whatever your thing is.
That's 17 damage.
Hold on. I don't think that maths correctly there.
1d,
Yeah, that checks.
1d8.
1d8. Okay.
Okay.
For 17?
Okay.
I don't think that tracks. Yeah, 1d8 plus 4.
I do 9 damage. Man, that sucks.
I
Oh,
thought
those
so.
suck.
Cheater. Why is it 9 damage, Garfield?
It is not. It's because
Did you roll a
it's
5?
damage type, right? It's 1d8. And then
Yes.
I do plus 4 piercing damage.
Yep.
How much that? I did 9 damage.
Nice.
Epic.
Do you shoot again?
I don't want to do that again.
You know, as it sort of like hits the thing, but it doesn't do
I
anything
need
like.
to leave for my shift.
I'll make this
No.
very quick then.
No, I need to leave now because I set an alarm. It should have gone off like 10 minutes ago.
I'll see if I can pull in. Probably same.
Don't you?
All right.
It's fine.
Don't worry, I got a plan.
That's
Is
a.
that the end of your turn?
Would that be a Would that be a strength check?
To pull them in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Contested strength check.
I got this.
I don't want to leave.
You
Good,
real.
probably from this- I'll take the spider with me. If you pull me with, I'm gonna take the spider with us.
I do 13 strength.
All right. I guess it's against you guys.
I'm gonna
That's a
hold onto the
2
spider.
-1.
Wait, pulling in Shane.
Yoink. Shane gets pulled off of
You
the
can thank me
spider.
later.
I'm just stuck
I'm going
holding
to
onto the
die
spider.
And I believe Noah does not get pulled off the spider.
No,
No. Noah manages to
no
stay
one
on.
no one tried to pull me off. So
Yeah. Alrighty. It is now the spider's turn.
Spider's turn. Say goodbye.
Yep. So, hang on, ignore this. The
Grease.
spider. The
This will be
spider rears back up to do more web attacks, as its tried and true method of just fling web at thing until it dies. And as it does that,
Left?
What happens?
I've gone. Don't worry.
Yeah. A giant cannonball from the ship that's been trailing you guys hits the spider out of the air, immediately causing it to explode.
And kills
As-
Noah? Yep.
Divine
No, Zach.
intervention.
They got a very good shot on the spider. Or maybe they just got a really poor shot on you. You can tell. And the spider, which you can hopefully presume is the corpse, goes sailing off into the distance.
It's gone.
It's all free bird.
It is now Noah's go.
Me win the. Oh, that didn't work.
Well,
Let me try
uh,
Shame. So Noah,
so,
a cannonball about the same size as you, I would like to say, just hit the spider.
So I have a very important question.
Yeah.
How close is the enemy ship? Because I'm now big enough that could I proportionally, is there a spot I can just like hold on to and start spinning our ship around like a slingshot and fling them towards?
That is not a good idea.
The ship is about 3 hexes away from you, which is
Although
about,
I do agree with boarding them and stealing their stuff.
to give you a sense of purpose, the ship's about 3 hexes away from you, which is about this far.
Well,
It's a bit out of range, is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Its cannon
okay.
isn't. Not when it concerns you.
I'm going to put myself immediately towards the ship with all 4 arms.
Epic. You start swimming
not-
towards the ship.
I'm not going to disable my shrinking though until the end of combat.
You get on the ship and it like turns and sort of buckles. It
What
doesn't
about
break or
Isaac's
anything.
dragon?
One
Was
sec.
the dragon actually hang on. For the sake of
The
argument,
dragon
I'm
was
gonna
on the
say-
spider and couldn't fly.
For the sake of argument, I'm gonna say within the time it takes for him to get back there.
Yes.
Yeah. The captain looks at the the now desecrated spider corpse and is like, okay, we need to go. Alright, oh yeah, the spider things. Does anyone know how to spell magic by chance? Anyone, please?
Nope.
Let's see, do I?
Oh, okay.
Guess I'll find out.
Give me 1 second then. And then the captain gets up from the seat and walks over to the mast.
I should actually get that spell, unironically.
What was it? Yeah. And then he sort of like pulls down a slot in the middle of like the wooden slats and exposes yellow crystals in the center of the mast, and sort of sticks his hand into it, and sort of magical electricity surrounds his arm for a second, and he sort of winces in pain. He's like, "Yep, okay, cool. I hate this. Ugh. All right, here we go." And then he just sort of points his hand down and casts Dispel Magic onto the actual hull of the ship. And the webbing just sort of deteriorates.
It's gone.
Alright, cool. And he gets back onto the boat, back onto the seat, and is like, alright, yeah. You guys dealt with the spider. Let me
Also,
update this
now
map.
where's the enemy ship relative to us?
Give me 1 second. What to do? Get rid of that. It is here.
Oh no.
Alright, yeah.
The ship and hit the spider. Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all agree we should leave.
Yeah, cool. And as you guys just sort of make your way out of the thing,
I had it.
you sort of gasp weakly. Yeah, sure you did, buddy. And as you guys make your way out of the asteroid field and start racing off, as soon as you leave, like within a mile of the last asteroid, your ship starts speeding up rapidly. The ship behind follows sort of closely pursuit. But the captain sort of goes, "Don't worry, guys, I got a plan." And then after like a few seconds of going at the extreme speed, your ship suddenly just slows down and then does like a 90-degree turn and then starts speeding off another way. It's like, they'll never respect the thing. All right.
You can see him in the corner of your eye.
Captain turns towards the very large Sentinel and a very badly damaged skull. It's like, sorry.
Bonus action, second win. 10 health.
He looks slightly better. Sorry about that. Good news is we're heading home now. Would you guys like to hear about the second adventure option? And that's where we're going to leave the campaign for today.
Right.
Nice.
I had a lot saved, a lot planned.
Did you now?
Yeah,
I'm hungry.
pumpkin. All right.
Thank
Well,
you.
All right.
I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you like giant spiders. They're going to be a very good Gofton theme.
Mm,
All right. Well, that's
Why
all.
does the spider have legs?
No clue. All right. Thank you. That is all I got planned for.
nice.
Alrighty.
On to the
This
next.
spider smoke real thing.
And the next adventure, you guys are actually going to be back on land, and you get to take a break from nearly dying.